when you put me in there with lavender leaves and with chamomile, and you were pouring the water over my back.
I didn't know the flash was gonna come on. I'm sorry. I gotta get my footage.
Yeah, I gotta time it now. Oh, so another one coming out.
Does it feel better when you lay back?
You can talk about the placenta process. Our baby was a Lotus birth. Here, the Lotus birth. He was a Lotus baby for 8 days.
And that's the umbilical cord here.
It's almost dry, and it's not even 24 hours.
Yeah, it's getting dry really fast. It's drying out. He's looking real healthy.
Very healthy.
Welcome to Legacy Birth. She is one of the moms. We shared one of her birth stories on our channel, Legacy Birth, and we're going to be talking about Lotus birth, which is very, very exciting topic for a lot of you guys who are interested. We do have Lotus birth supplies on our website, valubu.com. That includes the bowls, the strainers, the sanitary pads, the Lotus bags, and as well as the Himalayan sea salts. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description, or go to valubu.com. That's valubu.com. Now let's meet B Hill. Hi. So let's dive into your Lotus birth. Do you remember the day when you decided, or when you guys both decided, like, let's do a Lotus birth? Like, what thoughts were going in your mind?
We wanted to do the Lotus birth because we both had like prior knowledge of just the detachment of the placenta, the detachment of the umbilical cord, and what detriment it can have on the child. And us, it's about minerals and nutrients. That's something that's really important to us because we're like health fanatics. So to know that, you know, there's a lot of, I don't want to call it malpractice, but a lack of intuitive birthing in hospitals. That lack, you know, connected me to the reason as to why we're disconnecting our children from their placenta so easily. But the plethora of other things that they do in hospitals. Why? Like, and then there's stories of women who don't know where their placenta goes and mysteriously vanishes after they give birth. And then you know, your consciousness connects to that, and then you figure out the powers and the nutrients and the minerals that are in the placenta. So it just all made sense as to just like keep it there, allow it to naturally fall off. So we just started doing research about that, and that's I researched a few moms. You were like the top 3, honestly.
Thank you.
I was, what? And I was just like looking how, you know, and honestly, it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was surprising. It was more so like it just felt right. It just felt like my womb was just like duh, like why not? Why would it be any other way?
Yes.
You know, and that's what we did. We was like, oh, we can get some. Well, we use pink Himalayan salt or sea salt to cook with. We don't use like table salt. So we just have like pounds of imported sea salt. So I was just like, we got that. And then we have herbs. We have all herbs, not only herbs that we have for products, but we have herbs that we take ourselves. So we had dried chamomile. We have all these different things. So I'm just like, just intuitively thinking, what can we put on top of the placenta as it's actually drying out? And watching your videos again and knowing how, you know, to cleanse it daily, keep it covered with herbs and salt daily. And we just went with the flow. A lot of it was like really intuitive, honestly.
Yeah, feels right. It's like that makes the most sense. That makes more sense than cutting it.
Right.
Right? So how long did it take for the cord to fall off for you?
It took about 8 days. 8,
Okay.
9. I almost forgot. Like, I should have watched my video and really. It's been almost 4 months. He'll be 4 months in about a week.
Congrats.
So a lot of stuff is like very big. Thank you. I got like mom brain, but yeah, it took about.
Is there anything that you want to do for your next birth? Like a goal for your next birth?
I want to make sure that we have more footage. I feel like everything
okay.
so fast, and it was just, have more footage, and I would like it to just be me and Zahir, my child's father. I just want it to be me. And I feel like it was him which I'm totally not taking away from. I truly appreciate like his mom for being there. She's an amazing woman. She's an amazing help. My mom being on FaceTime because we're in California. I'm from New York, so she was in New York, so she was on FaceTime. It was just so many, I wouldn't say distractions, but it was too much. So I felt like if it was just me and him, he would be present and more hands-on. But he was on the phone with the midwife. His mom was there, and then his niece was in and out of the bathroom, and his cousin. It was just a lot. So because again, we weren't expecting it.
Yeah.
He came back from a regular 39th week midwife appointment, 1 p.m. that same day.
Wow.
So we were just like, whoa. I went from the car to like literally on the floor, like doing my hypnobabies tracks and like swaying my hips from left to right. That's all I can think about. Everything else was like total like a blur.
Is basically you're going to be the second person who received the certificate. So it's basically a certificate of recognition just to recognize you for an unmedicated home, water, and Lotus birth because it's so rare. It's definitely for you. It definitely takes a very strong and powerful woman to make those decisions. And when you make decisions like that, the people around you, they think about birth differently because of what you did. Like they probably didn't even know that you can give birth by yourself and have like a Lotus birth. So you shift their perspective. And I just wanted to recognize you for that because it's a really, really bold thing and it should definitely be celebrated.
Thank you so much. Definitely, I can tell you, like, it wasn't planned that way. I must have a really good ancestral spirit around me because my plan was to get into the birthing center, into the beautiful bathtubs they have in those birthing rooms. Man. However, like I said, if you guys watched my YouTube video, we literally had a midwife appointment and came back, was stuck in traffic. And as soon as I got back, it was like, boom, I couldn't even speak words. So, yeah.
Wow. It was meant to be. Meant to be. Where can everyone find you?
Plant-based Be Hill on Instagram, or my artist page is Be Hill Artistry because I am a figurative painter. My website for my figurative painting or art education page is behillartistry.com.
Okay.
Internal Plant Based as like me and my partner's company that we run together.
Shout outs to Be Heal for joining us on Legacy Birth. It was great sitting down and talking to you guys about Lotus Birth because I know that's something that a lot of you guys are interested in. The biggest thing that we learned here is that you have options. Even if you don't want to have a Lotus birth, you can have a half Lotus birth or delayed cord clamping. The most important thing is to ask these questions about your placenta, about the umbilical cord, in an official way. Look into ourselves, look into our hearts, look in and trust in our bodies. And when you close your eyes and just think about it, just think about it. Our bodies have created these beautiful human beings, and our bodies gave us the ability to naturally birth our baby into the world, and we're such smart human beings, and our babies are so smart. And so if the baby came out with the umbilical cord and the placenta is still transferring blood from the placenta to the baby. Why stop that process from happening? When you think about it like that, it really starts to open a horizon of thoughts of, wait a second, why are we cutting it? Why is this happening? We have the information and the resources to know that there are cord banking companies that are charging families thousands of dollars to save the blood that is in our baby's umbilical cords. And that just goes to show how valuable the blood in our baby's umbilical cords are, and that these stem cells are so important and vital to our baby's immune system. And giving our baby as much of that blood as possible is going to help to boost our baby's immune system. If you need Lotus birth supplies, you can get it on valubu.com. That's valubu.com. The links are always in the description. I know that our comments are disabled, not by me, by YouTube, but if you ever want to communicate, we do have lots of moms on our community tab. So when you go to our channel, go to the tab or the menu part that says community, and you can talk to me on there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you.